So we're back in with what will be a very quick and simple guide video for Marvel Future Revolution. It's all about the best method to take your character from level 103, which is what you can actually get to via the story mode in the new Dark Dimension, all the way up to level 110. It has to be via the Dark Zone. I'll actually show you the method that I used initially that I believe everyone else is using, which really doesn't offer a lot of XP at all, and then I'll tell you the method that I actually used today, and it was far superior to that. So let me jump in and I'll show you the more popular method that people are more likely using. So if you're like myself, when you get into the Dark Dimension, you're assuming that the best XP would actually come from taking out your elite enemies and also your primes as well. I spent a full hour in there. You can see I got a whopping 1700 points, 43 kills in total, and my XP, which is just up the top left, it was sitting at round about 14% when I went in, and at the moment after a full hour that's only 26.1, so that's just 12% I got for an entire hour of farming very actively, which is absolutely awful. Now there is a way you can get far more XP, so let me show you this. So rather than farming your primes and your elite enemies, what you actually want to do is just farm your random trash. So what you ideally want to do is find an area where a prime or your elite enemies won't actually spawn, because if they do, they can mess you up and slow you down. So find an area where you've got trash mobs at either side of you, and what happens by the time you've taken out one mob, the other mob will actually spawn. So I've done this, I actually just left it AFK for a full hour, which is fantastic because I can't dedicate an hour of dedicated play on its own to one mode in the Dark Zone to level up my characters. So I was just away from my phone and I actually left this, and I'll show you what my XP was when I started and what it was when I actually finished it. So this was just before I went in, so it's 28% I'm currently sitting at. So let me show you what it was after an hour of AFK farming on just random mobs. So at the end of the hour then I was up to 86%, which was really impressive. That was 58% I actually got XP wise of an entire level, as opposed to 12% when I was actively farming your primes and your bosses. Yes, you won't get your cards, which is a bit of a bummer, but you want to get up to level 105 so you can get into that Dormammu Blitz and most likely get absolute smash by him, because it seems to be really overtuned, but it would be nice to actually unlock that, and that's how you do it. So when you get into the Dark Zone, if you're not too bothered about cards, I will say that as well, you have to sacrifice them, then just farm your random mobs and you will get a ton of XP. You'll be looking at a level every 2 days or so, which is much better than the alternative, but it was probably around about every 8 to 10 days it would take you to go up a level. So as always, if the video has been helpful, take the time to hit the like, share and subscribe button, and thanks for tuning in, stay safe, and I'll see you all again soon.